What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new video today. We're going to jump into Valguero and do another video on the artifact. So this is the artifact of the strong, artifact of the immune, and artifact of the pack. I did this video a few days ago and I was going to put it up on YouTube, and then we realized that we'd missed one of the artifacts. So we're going to go in and try and get that now. This is where the entrance is. So here's the entrance. Before we go in here, if you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below. All those kind of things. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Hey, so here's the map location, right? You got the map. You got 7642. This is the beginning of the little like downward path into the spider cave area, and then I'll show you the actual grid once we get down into the cave. Now, I've been in here a few times, so right now the Broodmother is outside of the cave where she spawns when you go through the cave. When you come back out, she'll be sitting in this area right here. Now, I'm playing on single player, so I've got admin mode and leave me alone and all these different things on, so we don't have to worry about any of the creatures. But you can see she's chilling out here, and she is definitely going to be really hard to defeat. I was trying to see what level she is. I can't tell what level she is, but I don't have a spyglass in me right now. Not a big deal. So you continue to go down into the cave here. The actual entrance is just a little further in, and you can already see there's a lot of bad guys in here. Now, she won't be out there the first time you come through, but when you come back out, she will be. So, like I said, 3 artifacts in here. Fairly difficult cave. It is full of a lot of bad guys. So here's the actual entrance. Straight down here at the bottom. Make sure we got both. So there's the actual cave. You can kind of see that little dark spot down here on the map where the little arrow is pointing, and 7340 is about where it starts at. All right, so I'll try to keep a torch out. All right, guys, as we enter the cave, there's a couple different directions that you can go down here. If you go to the left, you're going to find at least one loot box, loot crate. If you go to the right, you're going to find the little tunnel that we're going to take to go towards the actual artifacts. There's 3 artifacts in here. Now, I've gone through this cave a few times. I typically have trouble finding the first and second one. The third one's just all the way at the end of the tunnel. As long as you continue on, you can make it there. I've done this same fly through a couple times, and I seem to have a little bit of trouble with a couple of them. So I haven't really consulted other videos yet. I'm probably going to do that after I make this to see if I give you guys the right path. Hopefully I do it halfway okay, but hopefully you can at least follow this and get to a couple of the artifacts somewhat easily. But basically, as you go down here, you're going to start seeing a whole bunch of baddies as we get further in. They are very, very high level, and there is a lot of them. It is super full. We tried to actually run through here so I could show you actually on foot how to get through here, but you start running into so many things. Look at this, and you can see what levels they are. If we didn't have the leave me alone command on here, they'd be all over us. So thankful that some people showed me that command so we can get through here. But if you stay to the right, like I said, if you go left, you're going to find a couple loot crate boxes, the actual supply drops. If you go to the right, there's this little cave. I'm not sure on this cave if it makes it difficult to get through with certain dinos. It does look like it would restrict anything of any real size. In the water, there's also leeches, some really high level leeches down here. There you go. There's no real high ones right there, but I've definitely seen some really high ones. There's 145s and stuff like that. So pretty bad. If you just continue through here and you stay on the right side out of the water, it's not too bad to get through here. Alright. Just continue through all this. Aranos, snakes, arthroplura, pretty much everything inside of here. There's a lot of everything. And they're all like super like gigantic levels. So this is on a single player with no like boosted stats. I think the max dino on this would be 150. Right? Continue through the first cobwebs. And then I think now we need to start aiming to the left. Alright, you're going to stay left on this one. Going to go across this little pathway here. Is it nighttime in game? No, it's noon. Okay. Didn't know if it was that dark. There's a little gap right here. If you have a crossbow with a grappling hook, you should be able to go across here if they allow it on the server. Alright, so you make it across here. And we go into this little room here. And you can already see the glow of an artifact in the very, very back. So make it all the way back to the back of this one. And bam, there's the first artifact. I think I've already grabbed these because I'm playing currently after I've done this the first time. Yeah, so I can't grab it, so let's do that. We'll take that, take that. There we go. Artifact of the strong. Alright, go ahead and exit back out of this room. So the strong is the fairly easy one. Strong and immune I found fairly easy when I did my own little walkthrough, and it was the last one that I had trouble with that I didn't even realize was in here. Was that the pack, the artifact of the pack. Alright, so you're going to go back across this path here, and then you're going to take a left once you get through this area. Alright, almost through. Alright, and then when you get back to the normal path, take a left. Alright, so we're going to continue down this path. It's going to be a little ways. Still passing some bad things here. This is a fairly straightforward shot. When I went through here, I just stay left the whole time. There is like a couple little paths that you can take, but you can see how many things you're going through. Look at all that. All the way up to level 400 and something. Absolutely crazy. Alright, stay left. There's a little crawling area here, which will probably restrict your dinos too. You might be able to go... there's a doorway on the other side. Alright, and if you choose this doorway, you don't have to go into that crawl path. So if you have something, maybe if a raptor can fit through here, it can follow this path down. So we'll see if we can get through this way. Alright, continue all the way down. Alright, now we have an actual waterway to go under. Alright, let's go under this real quick. It is super dark in here. Alright, we stay left. There's the up. Alright, and then you go all the way back, and bam, there is the artifact of the pack. So that's actually the one I missed last time, so that's awesome. I'm glad we found it. Also, is this a good source of crystal? Nope, not harvestable. Alright, let's go back through the water to that same exact spot that we just left. Alright, so we're back out the water. Let's go back here to that same area that we just were. Alright, and so that was the one that I had trouble finding last time. I could not seem to figure out which way to go, so it was actually not too bad. Alright, let's get fly mode back. Alright, even though we're going to have to take it right back off right over here. You have to go through this little... Alright, once you go through that little ducking part, you're going to continue down this way. This is where I got a little bit lost. If you want a loot crate, the actual supply drop, there is one up to the left up here. If you just stay all the way to the left, it is down in a pretty bad area, but you can actually get back up fairly easy. You just hang straight to the left. We're going to stay along the right side the whole way. Alright. See all the bad things in here once again. Just keep to the right, keep to the right. Alright, continue on the right side again. Just stay right this entire way. There's a couple little branching paths. There may be other loot boxes that we didn't go look for, but as long as we stayed to the right, we didn't have a hard time making it through this at all. Continue through here. Lots of cobwebs, very dark. Alright, it's going to come out to this opening area. What you want to do here is just take a right. So you're going to come to the edge of the thing. You might be able to jump down there, but we just go ahead and take a right. Follow this little path all the way down here. Let's go. Alright, there you go. A little bit of gamma. I know it was a little bit dark up till there, but I'm trying to show you exactly what it does look like. Alright, you're going to come to this little jump. Come across here. Stay here all the way to the first tunnel we see, to the right. Then you're going to follow this tunnel back, and you'll take the first available left. Alright? And I think it's actually the only way, but this is just how I'm remembering it. Alright, stay left. Continue through all this. Some level 400 ants again. Alright, you can see this is taking us down to that area that we were just above. So you might be able to shortcut down a little bit if you have like grapple hooks or something like that, or if you're on some kind of dino that you can make it in here with. Alright. Alright. Continue down this way. There's a little path to the right. Alright, you can see how many bad things are down. This is going to be a fun cave. This will be a very, very fun cave to come into. It's going to be quite a few deaths. Alright, and then you got to go through all this and then go back out to the actual Broodmother. Alright, we're going to keep down this way. You're following the one path, so there's no change here. Alright, even though you're going the right way because you're going to see those giant mushrooms up ahead. Alright, looks almost like part of the aberration zone. Alright. Now we're going to enter this giant lit up room here, and then you know you're in the right area again. Alright, you probably want to avoid the water. There's a whole bunch of leeches in there, at least there was last time I came through here. So if you stay to the right, there's a little bit of ground for you to follow. There is a loot crate off here to the right. if you look right back there to the right, it was a red one, the deep sea loot crate. Stay along this path here. And you'll see it right here at the back, and then we'll have all 3 of the major artifacts in here. Alright, there we go. The final artifact. There you go. So 3 artifacts. This is a beast. It's going to be difficult to do this when we do it on the actual server. So let's go ahead and drop that one. Take the new one. Alright, so I'm going to speed it up just a tad bit so we can get you out of here. It's not too difficult, but if you get a little bit lost in a couple parts, pretty much just follow this path all the way back up until it starts going back up again. This part's easy. I don't know if everything's going to respawn after you do clear it out the first time. I'll have to test that out when we go through on our server playthrough. Alright, follow it all the way up. Goes back up into the rock area. Alright, and you're going to see where it hits the ledge. Right there. The ledge, you're going to take a left. You got the one little jump area right here. I don't know if you can cross that sticky part. I'm not really sure. Pretty much take this all the way to the end of the rocks, take a left, and then you can just hang on the left wall to make it all the way out of here so that way you don't get lost at all. You can go to the right. There is a drop over there, but I just stayed to the left to make it easy. Alright. Continue all the way through here. There's the crawl under. Once you go through the crawl under, once again, if you go to the left, that's the artifact of the pack that way. If you go to the right, this is going to take us back out. I'm going to follow through all this. Through the cobwebs again. And this is where we're going to go ahead and stay to the, let me look at it, the left, I think. No, it pushes back to the right. Oh, that's right. This is just that little water area. And then this is the actual cave. And now we're going to stay to the left. So I got those 2 mixed up. And you're going to see as you start winding back up. There we go. Definitely not an easy cave. This is definitely the hardest of the caves with 3 artifacts inside of there. And then, like I said, once you come out, you got to face the Broodmother. So you're going to get out here. Definitely a beast of a one. Now, someone has been able to solo the Broodmother on our server. They used a giant pack of RGs, or a murder of RGs. They had a giant group of RGs that they just descended on it, and they did amazing against the Broodmother. So that's definitely something that you could try out. Should see the Broodmother right over this little hill. There you go. Now, I don't know if the Broodmother spawns when you enter the cave or when you get to the very end of the cave. We just know it was here when we came out after doing our first couple walkthroughs, trying to figure out the best way to walk you guys to those artifacts. So not too bad. A really difficult cave. Not too bad once you go through it a couple times. And now that I found the artifact of the pack, I definitely feel pretty confident about going through it again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below, all those kind of things. And I will see you in the next video for Valguero or the next Ark video. Thank you so much. Alright, so I wasn't planning on recording at all, but let's skip the intro and jump right to it. There's a Rex in my base. It's a 140, so it might be worth going ahead and trying to tame this guy. If I can get him over here again, I'm going to put a dino gate and try to actually trap him. If he comes into either of these little crevices between the base, I would be good to go. So, oh, my bad. What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming.